Go. Hello everybody and welcome to Dedham Churchyard for our Pentecost all-age assembly. I wonder if you're watching from Dedham School or Ardley School. You're very welcome, or even further afield. My name's Anthony and we're here in Dedham Churchyard and I've got my helper Ethan. Ethan, would you mind standing up please and saying hello to everybody? The trouble is something's not right here in Dedham Churchyard today. Ethan, are you feeling a bit run down? Looks like it. Ethan, are you feeling a bit worn out? Ethan, are you feeling a little bit out of juice? Ethan, are you feeling a bit out of puff? Oh dear, something needs to change. Ethan, I think you need a rest. You look to me like you're worn out, you're tired, and you're out of puff. Is that true? Well, at the time of Pentecost, Jesus' disciples were waiting quietly, calmly, praying to God. When suddenly there was a sound like a roaring wind. And something like flames appeared over their heads. And all of them were filled with the Holy Spirit. So what was run down was charged up. And what was out of juice was filled to overflowing. And what was out of puff got the wind in its sails. And what was dead and cold exploded into life like fireworks. Goodness me, everything's changed. Well, Ethan, would you like to sit down? You've been really helpful. Would you like to see some fireworks? Would you all like to see some fireworks? Well, I've got some fireworks to show you, to remind you of what the Holy Spirit does and the fact that it's a real celebration. So just to be safe, Ethan, I think you need to come and sit back behind me here now, please. And I'm going to light these fireworks. That's just a little reminder of the difference that the Holy Spirit makes. He's described in lots of different ways in the Bible. He's described like water that fills us up and refreshes us, like fire that burns and purifies us, like wind that gives life and power. Now these pictures of the work of the Spirit are important, but there's a danger that we think of the Holy Spirit as just a thing. The Holy Spirit is a person, ready to be welcomed into the life of anyone who wants to welcome them in. The Holy Spirit shows us how we can become more like Jesus. And when he comes into our lives, he makes all the difference. He makes Jesus real to us. He makes the Christian life possible, and he makes our life new. Now, perhaps this short poem can help us sum up the difference that he can make. When the Spirit comes, before the Spirit came, you were just words on a page, black on white and yellowed with age, simply a story of long ago, of a man who had so much love to show, who healed the sick and cured the lame, who took our guilt and bore our shame. It sounded so good, but it just couldn't last. It was not for today, but it was locked in the past, until the Spirit came. Now the Spirit has come. You're here at my side, larger than life and ready to guide, making real to me all that you said. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our Pentecost assembly. Thank you so much to Ethan for helping me today.